Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So today is it's a casual Trendrooster members meet. Okay, think of like a casual gathering. Okay, do not consider this as a workshop or some kind of serious learning. It's supposed to be meet everyone and have a discussion, how they're understanding with the Trendrooster models and how they're profitable. The discussion basically. Okay, the whole day. And today at least we have three speakers. Everyone have their own understanding of option profile trading. Okay, some of them are traveling since 2019 onwards, some of them 2020, some of them joined recently 2021. They're going to present their own version or understanding of option profile trading. Okay, so before further ado, just give a big hand for our first speaker, Gautam, who is our star performer, and he, I think, is tripled, quadruple, quadruple his account. Okay, is that amazing?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so give him a big hand, Gautam.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, guys. So, this is my first stand-up talk. So, please pardon me if anything wrong or something. So,
No worries, we're all with you.
yeah, okay. So, my trading journey. So, as usual,
Take your time.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, don't get stressed out or something. So what is the time? 9:15, is it? 9:35, right?
Yeah.
You have till 11 o'clock. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So my trading journey, it was started at around early 2018. So
Tell me about yourself.
okay,
So what's your background and
yeah. So my name is Gowthaman. So
Maybe you can come to the middle, you can stay relaxed.
yeah, very stressed. It looks like.
yeah, this is my first meeting, right? So, so I don't know. So
If you want, you can sit also.
that's fine. Yeah.
Just relax, you talk to class if you're talking to friends.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, I stayed in Bangalore. So I'm working as an IT professional, and yeah, I have two kids. So that is my family background. And so initially, I discussed with my friends in my office. So they discussed about the stock market and those things. So few people invested and then they earned some good money. Then I started to looking into that, investing that one. But investing also, that time I am not successful. This was happened around 2008 or something. So that time. So that time I invested, but I lost a huge money in that crash, the 2008 crash. Then I completely stopped it. So I lost something around 3 to 4 lakh rupees that time.
Okay.
So after that I didn't look at that market at all. Then 2018, so I thought to give some try at least. So that time I started preparing that what is the trading and how people are doing those stuff. And yeah, I couldn't understand, but I saw that social media, right? So I attracted a lot of seminars and webinars. So I attended almost 5 to 6 seminars. So I paid a lot of money. So then I tried that, their methodologies and everything, but nothing worked out. So and funny things, right? So few of the seminars, so that guy thought, so that market reached this level, so this is the Fibonacci number. So it reached, so that's 79 or 55. So you have to be very careful on that number. So and those things that I couldn't understand that logic at all.
Maybe Fibonacci created the stock market. So,
I don't know what happened. So, but I couldn't able to understand that logic. But blindly I traded that time actually. Blind, whatever he told, whenever that number reached, I traded. Then actually after losing that money, I came to know that okay, so this is not the correct way. So this is something beyond that. So
it works maybe for 1 or 2 times. See, now it worked. That's what they say.
yeah.
Then that time only you will fall.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly. Same thing happened. And another one I attended. So I attended huge money in that one. So he simply said, about 20 moving average, go and buy. That is the strategy. Below 20 moving average, go and sell.
It's a statement actually.
No, for that, 3 days he took the trade.
For
Complete 3
20
days.
moving average is written in all the languages. So that so that it takes 1 day to study.
Yeah, so yeah, for 3 days he brainwashed everything, and then he moved to another big program. So
Oh, okay.
Small
So
risk catch-up.
Yeah.
upsell.
That's
The-
advanced program.
the strategy he said it after the third only he said it actually.
Third day.
Third day.
Third day.
Till the time full complete brainwash, and this is my profit, and I made this one, this is my student here, this much profit. So like that he did that. So I don't want to name that person. So
Okay, fine,
just
fine,
keep it. So, and these are all my experience. I'm just sharing with you.
Yeah, that's all we want.
Yeah, so yeah, like that I spend a lot of money. So, but nothing worked out so for me. So, and then I finally joined another trading option seller program. So, but he is little aggressive, but even that is also not suitable for me. And but one of the guy in that trading group, right? So he posted about that Raj Segar workshop actually. So one thing it was attracted is that trading the tree structure model, right?
Yeah.
So I looked at that he said that content actually. So before his workshop, so he said that content actually. So I liked it very much actually. So those content. So because he said everything. So if it is a debit spread, what strategy needs to do that adjustment like the tree structure. So that looks very nice. So then I had some confidence at least. So this guy have some technical knowledge or something. So then I attended that workshop in Bangalore. So first time I was attended. So he thought about that snapper and then that
Bat.
not bat and
no.
another thing that called
Iceberg. Those days iceberg.
Yeah,
Those days
yeah,
iceberg.
Iceberg. So those. Yeah, but at that time I was traded only that snapper.
Snapper.
So iceberg at all I couldn't able to understand that time.
Okay.
So I traded that snapper. So because I lost huge money on that other trainers, right? So I was very carefully. I should not lose my money. So then it happened. So after trading that snapper, I am not losing money, but I earned small profit. Small profit, consistent profit for 3 to 4 months. I earned it. So that gave some confidence. But again, what happened? So that social media stuff, right? So everybody posted 10%, 20% profit per day. So this is giving monthly 3 to 4% maximum. So that I'm given. So again, I tempted. So I stopped the trading. This one. So then I did that random tradings and everything. So, that time after that, I forget the Raj system also. So I completely lost the confidence and everything. So, but after again losing that money, so then I want to discuss with Raj. Again, I want to attend that one more workshop. So with Raj.
Basically, took the vacation and then look around all the MTM screenshot workshops and went there and then came back again. Okay.
Yeah. So then so that second one, the training was attended. I was attended in Chennai.
Chennai.
Chennai. I came back to Chennai, and yeah, that second time I was understand actually because when I was attended that second time, right? So what I did is I gone through that Raj YouTube videos, everything. So 3 to 4 times I gone through when I came
Hey,
back.
how many of you guys watched my YouTube videos? Was it useful?
Everybody. Yeah. Yes.
So, I mean, I don't post typically market went there, market took the support here, market returned. Those videos I will never ever post, okay. So, whatever I post, it's something is supposed to be there, some nuggets. So, watch it. Even some adjustments also I posted. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
So yeah, I want to understand that his Raj concept and his terminologies and everything. So I gone through his videos. So yeah, it was really helpful. So prior to that workshop actually. So after attending the second time workshop, so I completely understand. So what he is thought and those things. So that time I traded that workshop model. So it was given the consistent profit. So and
You stand there.
yeah.
You stand there. I'll do it. Right. Yeah. So you already said this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raj was sent his WDD program June. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So and June 2020, right? So Raj was announced the WIT program. So I was a little bit hesitant whether I need to join the WIT or whether I need to continue that workshop model or something. So then I directly called Raj that day evening. So one day evening I called him. So and then I discussed about the WIT program. So what is that and whether are we able to really achieve weekly 2% profit. So and then Raj given lot of confidence on that. So don't worry. So this system is giving good profit, weekly 2% we can able to achieve it. So I back tested those systems multiple times, so it's working. So he can go and join the program. So he given that confidence to me actually. So I trusted his words actually. So one thing why I trusted Raj is so he is never says that that MTM those things and all. So he always says that percentage wise. So even that workshop also, he didn't say you can earn 10%, 20%. He said 2 to 4% per month you can earn with that workshop models and those things. So it happened actually. So that trustness happened actually during that workshop. So in the WIT also he told so weekly 2% we can earn. So then I decided to join the WIT program in the June 2020 I think. So that was the first batch. So and after I joined, right, so I don't know what I need to do, but Raj was started trading and then he posted that screenshot actually. Then we also followed it actually. So I followed that Raj's system and that live trading almost 3 months. 3 months completed. What Raj did, I also did that same thing. So it gave an excellent result actually. So consistently the 2%, 3%, sometimes 4% also we got it and sometimes 1%. So consistently we got it. So then I trusted the system. But one thing I did mistake is I didn't do any back test. So all the back tests done by Raj only. So that 3 months that live trading, right? So it gives a lot of confidence to me actually. So we can consider as a back test also the 3 months live trading. So after that I started with my own. So Raj traded IM2, then I traded IM1. So like that I try to manage with my own. So after again another 2 or 3 months I started with my own and with my adjustment. Whatever that Raj told that adjustment, I strictly followed that. And it gives a lot of profit. So and whenever I didn't do follow that process, so I made that loss. So then what I will do, so then I have to see why I made that loss and those things. Then I will check it, then I will go from the start again start from the same process, then I follow that. So like that way only I followed and then I could able to achieve the some 2% target. So weekly I achieved it. So that happened. Can you move?
Yeah.
So that another thing is right. So that adjustments, right? So everything is pre-planned level only, but market moves random. But that adjustments. So once when you initiated the trade, you have to be pre-planned level. So market goes to this level, what adjustment do? Market goes to down, and what adjustment we should do? So you have to be pre-planned everything. If it is between that range, no need to do any adjustment. So no need to panic anything. So once when you initiated that trade, next day if it is gap up or gap down, so it might be happen. So you have to be pre-planned everything. So 2% gap down, what happened? 3% gap down, what happened? So you have to be pre-planned. So based on that, you can make that adjustment. So traded WIT for almost 20 plus months. So in between 1 month I did trade during that Corona time, my family got affected. So that 1 month I stopped the trading. And remaining 20 months, I continuously traded, not even skipped a single week. So, and my most of the tradings, right? So it will be on IM1, IM2, 3 and 4. And after that, Raj introduced IM6 and 7. Yeah. So IM6 I will trade. IM7, that volatility I will be able to manage it. Then I stop it. So IM6 I will trade. And yeah, so when I joined WIT, right, so my capital was 6 lakhs. So, but Raj recommended used to have minimum 10 lakhs. So that time I don't have money, but only thing is I want to learn something. At least I can do with some small steps, so I can earn some money. So that was my plan. So that time that leverage was there. So what I do is I will trade it with the 6 lakh rupees. Okay, so almost 5 lakh rupees I traded, 1 lakh rupees I will keep it for buffer. And that leverage, right, that time, so that normal order, right, so I will change it to MIS so that I can get some leverage. And then I will go with the 10 lakh rupees trading. So 10 lakh or 12 lakh rupees trading. That remaining amount, I will keep it for the adjustment purpose. So intraday, if any moves violently, I will keep it for that adjustment. But that structure will be same. Only that quantity will increase during the intraday time. So that happens something around 6 or 8 months. So, but after that leverage removed, so I am trading with only with my own capital, whatever capital I have. So yeah, so as usual, my targets are 4 to 8% per month. Weekly 2% I will usually target it. Sometimes 1% or 0.5%.
Can you guys able to read that 2 years he earned with 6 lakhs capital of 85 lakhs? How many percentage? I mean, I don't want it to name percentage wise. No, more than 1,000. 1,000 plus percentage. So why don't I give him a big hand, man? It's a terrific performance, isn't it? But he only trades profile. Only trades profile, and is actually aggressive. Okay, though he didn't say that he is not aggressive, and his style is so aggressive. Okay, even I can't catch up with his speed. Okay, so go ahead. Thanks.
Yeah. So don't look at the 85 lakhs or 1,000%. Okay. So no, really, I mean, what happened actually? So during the WIT, after the WIT program, so Raj said one Excel sheet actually. So that Excel sheet here, that compounded Excel sheet. So I saw it. So I am achieving only this percent only, that 4 to 8%, not beyond that. Maybe some are exceptional months or something, 15, 20% also I achieved. But if you calculate it averagely, 4 to 10%, that will be the range actually. That remaining the 1,000% having everything that compound. So that is the path actually. So he said it, I just followed it. So
once the money grows, the lot size getting increased, right?
yeah.
So the return of investments are getting bigger and bigger. Also, other side also same. The loss is also bigger and bigger. Okay, unless we are not properly managing it.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you're compounding, right? So I'm feeling that same thing. Even if it is 1% move, so that MTM swing happens, right? So it's very difficult to manage. Yeah, not manage it, but percentage wise it will be same. 0.5% drawdown happen, but the MTM will be huge.
But the number wise is bigger, right?
Number wise it's a bigger, so psychologically it will be down. So you have to be very careful. So that compounding, you have to go on slow and steady. So it will work out actually. And yeah, my max drawdown, right? So 3 times I was in drawdown actually. So and max was 25%. So this last March actually. So so approximately 25, 27% approximately. But luckily, I was able to recover that loss actually that month. So I was
Within
close
the same month.
yeah, within that same month. So I was close with something around 1% profit. So, but I can say it was a lucky actually that volatility stopped. But I still strictly followed that same thing profile only. So I will not do any adjustment if the price is within that range actually. So and another two times, right? So my drawdown was around 10 to 12%. So and one drawdown happened, that big drawdown. So for me, so that 2020 August 31.
August 31.
Yeah, 2020 August 31. Still I remember the days. So
Mhm.
that market was going up and up. Okay, so it was a super bullish, continuously 4 or 5 days green candle. Okay, so it break out and green candle, and I was trading that neutral strategies only. But I was trying to manage that profile, but I successfully managed that profile actually. And on that sixth day, I don't know that day, which day it is, but August 31st actually. Sixth day, market opened again gap up actually, some 500 or 600 points gap up. Then I did that adjustments. So then again it went 200, 300 points. After gap up, again 200, 300 points moved up. And then I did that adjustment everything. But that time I was around 0.5% loss or something. Then after some time, market came down. So it's a pullback, right? So market came down, and I was in some profit, some 60,000 rupees profit. So that time capital was very less actually, but I was in a good profit. 60,000 means that time around 3 to 4% or 2%, whatever it is. But it was a good profit. But I didn't book that profit. So what happened? Market again came down. It was came down from high to low, 2,100 or 200 points. Market came down. But I didn't change. I'm sorry? Bank Nifty. August 31st, I think. 31st, that big red candle will be there, 2020.
Yes.
So, what happened, right? At the end of the day, I was lost 3 lakh rupees.
400 plus points.
Yeah, so I lost 3 lakh rupees. So, I was in a morning, I was in a drawdown, slight drawdown, something 10 or 15,000 rupees. And afternoon, right, some 11 o'clock or something, I was around 60,000 rupees. And but at the end of the day, I was lost 3 lakh rupees. So that day, I was realized profit booking is very, very important.
Expensive lesson.
Yeah, definitely it's an expensive lesson. So one is
The system was working fine.
yes, system was working fine.
Yes, you got 2% profit.
Yeah, we achieved that 2%, but my mind didn't work that time, so I was achieving trying to more. Because it's a well within that profile, that price was within that profile, so everything was good, but I couldn't able to change my mind, and maybe something greed you can say. So many times greed kills me, so then I lost it, then again I will start from that small, so like that. So the main thing is profit booking. So that is very whenever you reach some 2 to 3%, book that profit and then start that profile from scratch new. Whenever you start from new, right, you can able to manage it. And if you are making some 4 or 5 adjustments, after that it will be confusing. So which one need to do some adjustment or something. So that's why whenever you're getting profit, just book it, and the next day open, right? Go and open another trade and then try to manage that profile. So like that, I manage it. So and so like that, some 10 to 12%, right? So 3 times happen. So these are all drawdowns happen. And I mean the biggest drawdown. So in my career, so within the 2 years. So apart from that, I don't see any issues. So we can easily able to manage that profile with the process and everything. So only thing is that profit booking important, and we need to. And another thing is that portfolio loss also. Even that day, if I lost something around 50,000 or 1 lakh rupees, I should have come down, but I didn't come down. I didn't change my mind also because I was seen already in profit. I don't want to book it in a loss. So that's also kills me. So how to say that one? So
Good insights on psychology.
Yeah.
Yes. profile which you have seen in profit, after some time it goes into red, you don't want to get out as a scratch.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You wait for the profile to go back to clean again. So
Yeah.
it's very good learning, mind management.
Yeah, I thought it's a small pullback because market was going up, but it was a small pullback. But it's not a pullback; it's a bullish engulfing actually. That big candle happened. So that time I understand anything can happen in that market. So we have to be very careful. So. And yeah, as everyone writes, I also did many mistakes in that market. Okay, so these are all my mistakes I did during that market. Still I am doing it. Still I am doing it. But only thing I am covering is I will be note on what are all the mistakes I am doing it, and next day I will correct it, and then I will start that process again from scratch. So I will try to avoid these mistakes actually usually. So usually I started making the changes first 15 minutes of time. So that first 15 minutes it's very volatile. We don't understand so where that market is going direction. So after 15 minutes, at least we will get some grip. So where it's heading it actually. So once we are getting that first 10-15 minutes, and if market is going against you, so that time we can make some changes actually. And another thing is that not hedging position properly after roll up or roll down P or C. So if it is market going up and you rolled up P, but that P by hedge you put it, right? So I just keep it same thing. I am not P by, I didn't roll up. So you have to roll up P also because
Why you are not rolling at the buy side?
if it is come down again, that buy should be protected for you. And you can make some adjustment from that call side. Otherwise you will be seeing that big that downward, right? What is that?
Yeah.
Dead part.
Death Valley.
Death valley, yeah.
Death
You
Valley.
will see that big death valley if this market reverses. So that time it is difficult to manage that put actually if it is comes down, especially a P side. So yeah, many times I faced it. So that P buy I didn't move it actually. So we have to move up gradually that P buys. So this one you understand, right? That's
Yeah.
second part.
Second.
And another thing, right? Once that short strike or break even reach, not adjusting and hoping it will be reversed.
Many people are feeling the other way around. Early adjustment is a problem. You are willing or not adjusting after reaching the start.
Yeah, even many times I did adjustment, after that it will come down. So everybody will face that one. So that time I also hoping that market will come down or give some pullback, but it didn't give. So it will keep on going. So that profile will be bleeding. Will be getting a huge loss. And another thing, the trending market, right? So trending market, so trying to create that neutral strategy. So and we are trying to fight back against that trend. So we will lose that opportunity cost actually. But trending market we can able to manage it, but we couldn't able to book profit. We just trying to manage that, avoid that loss actually. So for that we have to do a lot of adjustment and those things, getting that energy. So for that what I will do is, if it is a trending market, right, I will try to create with some ratios, 1:1.5 or 1:2. So like that I can go and then go along with that trend. So once when you go along, right, even if it is reverses, you can try to manage it. So you are not against that trend, but at least just try to floating that trend. So
Can you guys understand what he's saying? Is instead of debit spread with along with the direction, he is creating a ratio spread. Even market reverses, the ratio spread helps the T plus 0. So that is what is his takeaway. Go ahead.
yeah, and another thing that not following that portfolio stop loss, that is that main thing. So yeah, so this one I learned after 3 to 4 big drawdowns. So I learned that one. So, but after that I didn't face the big portfolio stop loss except that March month. This March month that big gap up and a gap down, so it kills me. So couldn't able to do. Even that March month also, that hedging was not done properly. That second point. So I didn't roll that because that intraday it came down 1,500 points, and the next day it came up, opened 1,500 points and then goes up. So that was that mistake actually. So that hedging was not done. Otherwise, we could have reduced the drawdowns.
Okay.
And another thing, that not booking profit on time and greed. Yeah, greed obviously everybody will have it. So we have to be max sure 2 to 3% if you are getting it. Better book that profit and then try to open it new profile, and next day however that market moves, you can open that new profile. So otherwise it will be completely collapsed profile. See, I thought to carry forward. I am in good 2 to 3% profit, and thought to carry forward next day. And next day gap up or gap down, and I will be lost for 0.5% or 0.1%. So I don't want to book profit that time. Again, I have to manage it, and it completely collapsed that profile. So I don't want to do that one. So now I am doing, whenever I am getting 2 to 3%, I will book it and then open that new trade. So that's what I am doing it.
In case you are getting loss,
Mhm.
until what percentage you keep?
Loss, it depends. If it is intraday, I will try to manage the maximum 3%, 3 to 4%. But gap up, gap down, we can't able to do that. So that time you have to be accept that loss. Accept that loss and then book it. So there is no other solution. So that day, that March month, right? So market opened. So I was in a big loss, 6 lakh rupees. I was in a loss. So I got a call from office, P1 call also, same time. So I was joined that call, P1 call, and market open, gap down. I couldn't do anything, just single click, I square off everything, that's it. So we can't able to manage that risk. So only the gap up, gap down. But if you do proper hedging, that is second part, right? You will not see that 6% loss. So my mistake was that one, that hedging was not done properly, because the previous day, right? So market came down drastically, 1,500 points. So I didn't put that call buy actually. I rolled down that call actually.
Only the short call he rolled down, but the hedge he did not roll down.
Yeah.
So the parity between the long and short is so distant that the short is took up the value so quickly, the long did not pick up. So the loss was heavier.
Yeah. If I follow that process, right? So Raj always tells, whenever you roll up, you have to do both. If you are rolling up PE short and PE buy, you have to do both. But I didn't do that. So if I would have followed that process, my loss would be around 1% or 1.5%. So that even the 1,500 points gap up. So that we could have easily managed it. So
The fourth point, in a trending market, could you like explain it again? How do you exactly manage the profile in a very fast trending market? You rely on this
okay. So you have to create some ratios actually. It's not exactly 1.5 or 1:2. For example, 10 lot, your market is going up, okay? Your C is bleeding, okay? So that time, what you have to do, you have to be adjustment, right? 15 lots PE short you can do, 10 lot CE sell you can do. 1:5. So that 5 lots extra, right? So it will cover. So even when you are reaching that CE strike, right? So we can do another adjustment method. So Raj thought that weekly income trade model. So that time we can do that adjustments, and then we can completely cover that one actually. So that is only for trending market.
Yeah.
So only trending market, so not in the sideways market.
But your hedging will be equal.
Yes, hedging will be equal.
Whiteboard
Yeah,
and all
as
is
per
not
the
there.
hedging will be there.
Board,
I always
market.
traded with hedging. Only mistake is that when you are rolling up, roll down, that properly not moved up.
Huh?
So that
You
kills
bring it?
sometimes. So that's the problem.
I call. You want me to call?
That actually. So even you can go for 1:2 ratio also in big trending market. So we can able to manage that one. So yeah, I will do only Bank Nifty, W80. Then even double calendar also I'm not trading much. Maybe some 2 or 3 trades.
So coffee ready?
Welcome to Novotel.
Board. Where is the board?
W80.
Board is missing.
We are pleased to welcome you to our hotels with enhanced hygiene and sanitary measures.
Not fan, but
Guaranteed by
returns,
all-
right?
Hello.
WIT
Hello.
returns are more.
Yeah, I'm
Weekly
calling
you're
from
getting
Espresso
2 to
room.
3%.
We need a board, whiteboard and marker.
Double calendar, right? Double calendar,
Okay, okay.
it's a very good strategy, but for working professional, they cannot able to monitor that system.
Yeah, that was my next question. How much screen time you?
How much?
How much of screen time you?
Oh, screen time, I'm working in IT company, right? I will do manage both the office thing and this one. So one monitor, the candlestick I will put it, and another monitor I will put that profile, and my laptop I will do office stuff.
So another advantage for Gautam is his work starts at somewhere around 3 o'clock only.
Yeah.
So all the day that he get the juice out of the market, then next juice from the work.
You use the juice after.
So, yeah, meetings, office meetings, I will not accept 3 o'clock.
Okay.
After 3:30 or 4 only, I will accept that meeting. But during that time, I will be managing my office work and this one also. But most of the time, I will be watching.
This luxury we will not be able to get it. Okay. This is a additional luxury that he has it.
Yeah, when he goes to aggressive, the screen time is very important. Like
Yeah, screen time is
looking
important.
at your profile, you are working professional, like so, how you manage. So that was very curious.
Yeah, screen time bang nifty, right? Within 2 to 3 minutes, it can collapse your profile. Within 2 to 3 minutes. So that kind of fast movement, and if it is going one direction, within 2 to 3 minutes, after come back and see, it will be completely different. So like that happened.
Bank Nifty is not advisable to trade for weak-hearted people. Okay, so not even though you are trading profile, it's not for only the strong heart people who do the roller coaster rider, they're able to survive. Then it's okay, fine.
No, Rajan, I can completely disagree with you. Yeah, definitely. If you follow that process, you can write it Bank Nifty and then you can earn good money.
The process is fine, but everyone, the view is totally different. And they suddenly, the moment they see drawdown or something, they'll close. Okay, it's okay. Only 25,000 rupees loss. Exit. Then exit. The next day, actually, we will be profitable.
Yeah.
Even after 10 days,
So,
Yeah, correct. Yeah. But you have to be strictly follow that process. I did that same thing actually. It gives awesome results actually for
What
me.
happens is HDFC Bank this Friday came back to the last Friday price.
Yeah.
Okay. So once with its own price after 5 days. And
Yeah.
have done some adjustments on Monday.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult, I think.
Yeah, that kind of, even me also, right? So I think I put a scratch trade that day, that one, that weekly profile. So HDFC, it was going up 10% up that day, and then next day I did all that adjustment and everything. Then again came up, but I put it as scratch trade actually. So in something around some 20,000 rupees lost. So that is fine. So because main thing is the capital protection is very important. So
two advantages in Bank Nifty is always whenever if managed properly, the profits will be much
higher, higher and bigger.
Number two is the premiums, even on the last day, will be very good. Instead of Nifty, if you compare Nifty, it will be 5 rupees, 10 rupees. Here it will be 50, 70, 200. So adjustments, it will help you a lot, especially in weekly trades, which we cannot get in Nifty. These are two major advantages.
A simple spread can give you 100 points in 3-4 hours.
yeah.
Happened last Friday.
Last, yes.
I sold 37, 400. Gave me 100 rupees for that.
So I have seen many times I initiated the trade, I was in a good profit, but I didn't book it. Within 5 to 10 minutes, all the profit vanished. My complete day, I was frustrated actually. That day. I couldn't able to concentrate on my office work also. Yeah, same thing happened.
You will be thinking still it will go higher.
Yeah, I was trying to capture the complete profile actually. That complete maximum height, right? That
The
profile
entire
vanished.
green tent you want to capture.
I got that 3 to 4% that day. Many times I got 3 to 4%.
Same day.
Not same day, or 2 to 3 days. But I didn't book the profit. That complete profit, right? It vanished within 5 to 10 minutes. So you have to be book a profit. That booking profit is very important. So this, especially Bank Nifty.
You will do it on the expiry day also? Or?
I will carry that profile till next day. So my adjustments tails, right? So I'll initiate the trades on Friday, and Friday I will not do much adjustment. So whenever that strike breach, then I will do. And till Monday and Tuesday also, whenever that strike breach, I will do. And Wednesday and Thursday a little aggressive. So because that gamma it will kills you, so you have to be little fast. So you should not wait till that point break even reaches. So you have to do before that.
So for him himself, he says aggressive, little aggressive. For us, it's extraordinary aggressive. Okay, so think about it. Yeah.
So weekly trade for how many days do you hold? One is 2% profit, then you exit.
Yeah.
And then he will create the same profile on the same week, not the next week.
Yeah, it depends. So if the profile is in my center of the price is in center of my profile, right? I will try to keep it. If it is comes to near to edges, and if I'm in some 2 to 3% profit, I will book it. Because next day, if slight movement, it can kills you. So if it is comes favor, it will give good profit. But
So the only trouble there, what I observed is the middle, the juice left is very less. So next day,
it depends which profile you are creating.
yeah, depends on which profile.
Which profile you are creating it.
Even if you have a profit, maybe to book it and create another one weekly, juice would be more sometimes.
Yeah. If you are creating that IM2, that middle will be big. But if you are creating that IM3, middle will not be there. It will be only that big trend movement, you will be getting loss in IM3.
So IM2 only profit comes only last week and the last day or the prior day. Okay, prior to the day it will not give you any profit, only it will give you the 10 to big. But the T plus 0 stays as it is closer to the 0. So we will be thinking that why it is not moving, because that's how the iron fly works. So anyone trading IM2 or Snapper older version have to be cautious and wait for till the last week, and the last couple of days will happen all the magic. The T plus 0 goes to above the water. But on the other hand, like DC or other systems, within a week we will see some green. It gives confidence. Okay, some green is coming. But especially iron fly profile and all, it won't give any green till the expiry day or before 1 or 2 days. Then only we'll be seeing. Unless there is a Vega crush or IV crush, then we'll see there's some kind of T plus 0.
Do you also do weekly bank nifty IM2?
Yes. Yeah, many times I did. Yeah.
Some green can happen much faster.
Greek, sir.
Green means the T plus 0 will not come faster, right? And iron fly profile.
Profit can come much faster.
Yeah, it depends on how that market movements. Sometimes it will be slow. Yeah, it depends. So.
But now, bank nifty weekly IM2, let's say if this is Friday today and you're just 150, 200 points away from the short strike, you will have to preempt the adjustment and go, right? Because on Monday anything can happen. If you're just 100 points away from the short strike on Friday.
I'll take that question.
Adjust and go.
Yeah.
You adjust and go.
I'll take it. Because that is already protected profile.
Yeah, but if on Monday, if it's a 500 point gap up and then he can't adjust, so that's why I was asking, do you adjust and go home on Friday if you're very near?
No, you were asking about especially bank nifty. Bank nifty 100 points only. I understand. IM2, and it almost reaches near to that break even point, near to that 100%. So you are asking me whether I have to create it, one more layer it. Yeah, we can do. Be near to 100, 200% we have to do. So because that you have to see that momentum, right? So that Friday, so how that momentum is going up. So based on that you can do. You can make a decision. If it is going very slowly, gradual, you can wait. So.
Also 3 o'clock you log in and like 2 o'clock you log out. You have like 3-4 hours of sleep and get back again 9:30 or only like that.
No, I will sleep at around 3:30 and then wake up at 5 o'clock.
Oh my.
So yeah, that is my sleeping time. So after 5 I will be start attending the meetings and everything. Before 10 I will close all that meeting. Then again 1 or 2 hours I will be working till 12:30 I will work, then I will close. It's a flexi time, so there is no fixed time. Sometimes I work extended till morning 5 o'clock also. So it can happen sometimes.
Do you use a single account or multiple account?
Yeah, now I am using multiple account for avoiding the taxes and those stuff, right? So till last financial year I was using single account. So this financial year I traded 3 different accounts. Now four different accounts.
Full or zero dollar?
I am using all our discount brokers only. I am not using full-time brokers.
So he,
Alliance
he,
Blue, Zerodha and Finvasia. So this is.
Forward you buying, no problem.
So for me, no, I don't see anything.
Except zero, anyone is have that.
Only zero dollar is there.
Yeah, only Zerodha. Yeah, only Zerodha. So other platform it's fine.
And for profit building, only upstrike everything.
Upstart.
I tried Thursday.
in this area, yeah.
So what I will do my profile. Yeah.
Have you tried Thursday 320?
Thursday 320. No. No, I will. Oh, Thursday, that day expiry you are asking or next week expiry?
New profile.
320.
Okay.
No, I will not.
Thank you.
Friday morning only. Because I want to completely close everything. So whenever I feel market is going down or something, that time I may create it. But it depends. But most of the time, 80% of the time I will not do. So especially Thursday I will be closing it around at 2:30. I will close all that profile. So I will not wait till even 3 o'clock also. So till 2:30, whatever profit is there, I will close it and then come out.
So till 2:30, if the profile survives, I'm pretty sure we would have 3%.
Yeah.
So till 2:30, I mean till Thursday morning itself, if it survives means you would be in 2% profit for sure, unless you want to bring it.
Correct. So after 2:30, some violent moves can come. If it is started violent move, immediately I will close it. So because we can't able to control that gamma and everything. So 3 rupees also it went to 300, 400 rupees also. So it's very difficult to manage that. So I will follow the descendal Raj process only. So whatever he thought. So but I will strictly follow this one. So I will try to cover that 1 standard deviation and cover that profile. And at the end of the day, make sure that profile, the price should be middle of that profile or within that profile. So if it is goes up, then I will start some adjustment and then I will try to make the price should be center of that profile. So then I will set some alert. So whenever it reaches, and I will set some alert so that I will try to make some adjustment on that bank nifty part and those things. And this is the homework I will do. So after market hours, so I will check all that profile. So whether market is goes up, what adjustment needs to do, goes down, what adjustments to do. If 3% goes up or 4% goes up, so what kind of adjustment? So those things and everything I will pre-plan it, so that next day morning 9:15. So if there is something different or something happen, I will not be in panic, and then I will wait for first 10 to 15 minutes. Then I will start making that adjustment. So that it will give you some cushion actually. And yeah, so this can happen everybody. So whenever back-to-back losses, right? So everybody happens. So when this last March month also happened for me, and even many times happened for me. Back-to-back losses happen. So what I will do is try to get that confidence, right? I will try to book a small profit. So whenever I have some 0.5% or 1% profit, I will try to book it and then open another profile after some time, so that I can get some confidence back. So at least I am gaining some money. So I don't want to lose that. I want to break that losing streak actually. So that is the main thing. So for that small thing I will do, then I will create that new one. And another thing I will do that I will note down all the mistakes, whatever mistakes I did in the previous trade. So make sure I will not repeat that same thing. But again I will repeat it, same thing, after some time. But for 3 to 4 weeks I will not repeat it, but after 3 to 4 weeks I will repeat it. Then again I will start from that process actually. So note down, I will note down it. So this is the market, so we have to follow that. So my suggestion is once when you strictly follow the profile and process, whatever runs that, you can able to make money on that. So you can able to achieve 2% weekly income rate, so easily.
I like this, the fourth point. After market hour, I will check the profile for all scenarios. How many of you are doing this? Okay. Yeah, because the moment market close, there, okay, done, done, then we'll go away, right? But after that, we need to do some homework. Okay, what is the plan A, plan B, what is the possibilities? Okay, tomorrow if market gaps up, what has happened? Tomorrow is going to be grinding up market. What if I add a debit spread? So you add it and then have it in a mind. So you don't have to be panic. So what happens? The same thing. If you plan for 3 scenarios, after the market hours, tomorrow is going to be any of the 3 scenarios going to happen tomorrow, right? So you already have that because you did the homework. You know what is the spread to be applied on it. You are already ready for it. So you don't have to be panic and you trade like a cool guy, right? So that's really important. After the market hours, at least spend half an hour or 45 minutes or 15 minutes. Do the if and when conditions. What happen if a market goes plan scenarios, scenario analysis. So add some spread. Okay, tomorrow gap up. This is what I will be doing it. Tomorrow grinding market. Tomorrow stays as it is. I don't have to do anything. Some work that will give a huge impact on your trading stress level. Okay, so those who are not doing homework on after market hours, they will have to face it on the live market hour. They don't have a time basically. What is the strike? Then only they will get panic. They get panic, and then what strike to be choose? What strike to be modified it? Okay, will it the profile will be above the water or below the water? T+0 is not up, unable to make it up. So these are things can be avoided if you plan it before the market. So after market hours, at least spend 15 to 20 minutes, apply the scenarios, and then ready for it. So the next day or a couple of days, it's going to be the same scenarios. So apply the same adjustments, right?
Yeah, correct. So even though that market Dow Jones or SGX Nifty completely bullish, I will try to prepare that bearish strategy also. So if it is comes down or gap down, so what I will do? So that I will prepare it. So all the 3 scenarios I will prepare it. So. And another thing is you need to have some family support as well. Support also should
That's very important.
Yeah. So initially I didn't get that support. So whenever I started doing the trading, she told you can go to that shop, this shop, we can go for some purchase. So I will be frustrated at that time. So I didn't get it. So then I told to my wife, so I'm doing this one seriously. So you have to give that support. So I can give you every year. I will buy some necklace or something for you. then she agreed actually. So, yeah. That way you have to be good. Yeah, you have to deal with it, right? So then she agreed it. And nowadays, every day 8:30 comes, she will wake up me. So it's market going to start, so you can wake up. So she's doing like that. So yeah, you need that family support as well. So without that family support, it's very difficult. So because you will be peacefully trade actually. So you just follow the process and peacefully trade. That's it.
The support is around customer.
Yes, correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Trust is very important.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Even that last week also, I was in that HDFC Bank Nifty, right? So one day it went up, another day it came down. So my profile was completely down. Then I closed it loss. So I told to my wife, so I'm closing this weekend loss. She told, why are you closing? Go and do that adjustment again. Then I did that adjustment. Then I closed with some scratch one. So I completely avoid that loss actually.
So next meetup, I'll try to bring Gautam's wife as a presenter. Okay. Okay.
Even I told her, so I will teach you whatever I learned it from Raj or something. She told, no, why I want to take 10 cents? So I don't want not at all interested. You just take it. Yeah, so I don't want to involve that one, she told. And yeah, so these are all Raj style only. So in our workshop, right, you attended, right? So Raj put some, what is that good and bad things.
Bad, ugly.
Bad or ugly. So
Okay.
that profile, the same thing I will try to put it. So good thing, right, that is Raj support is. I never seen any kind of support in that other trainers. So whatever trainers I attended, right? Even that highly paid trainer also, I didn't get this kind of support. Once the training completed, that's it. You will not get any support. So, but Raj is always reachable through that Telegram or mobile. So Telegram immediately he will reply. I never seen any reply. He didn't reply any questions also. So and another thing that is senior members, right? So they are trying to reply. So for the new guys queries or something. So. And another thing is, yeah, you can earn consistent income in WIT. So and then that compounding, you will see that magic in few years. So maybe some 2 to 3 years. Definitely you will see that magic actually. So and that another good thing is that portfolio equity curve. So I'm not doing much in that portfolio equity curve. I'm right now doing only WIT. I'm planning to do everything. So
Okay.
DC and swing trade and long-term investment. So Raj is having a lot of plan actually.
Okay,
So definitely I will try to do everything. So,
Okay.
so that it can give some cushion actually, the portfolio curve. So he's a complete package actually, and that's what I can say. So many people depends, right? So some people will do some business, they cannot able to monitor, they can do the double calendar. So they no need to watch the WAD. But if people want to earn some little more money, they can do the WAD and swing trade and long-term investment. So it's a complete package, I can say. So and another good thing is that confidence level. So once when you started trading and 3 to 4 months, so your confidence levels will be good. So you can manage that any trading, whatever kind of trading you can do, whatever that market moves. And good thing is, if you guys are working, no need to depend on your job actually. So for me, that level happened. That inflection point happened. So now I am no need to depend on my company things. So I can able to survive with these trading skills. So that is another thing.
So the bad and ugly says headache to pay advance tax.
Yeah, so that is the main thing actually. So every quarter, right? So once when you earn a profit, you have to pay that advance tax. Otherwise, they will be putting some.
So interest on our interest.
Yeah.
So I do paid interest on last year. Okay, that interest alone 80,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. Okay, who pays that? Interest.
Yeah.
Because we did not pay the advance tax.
So last year I paid a hefty fine actually. So I didn't pay that advance tax, but I paid some. But good thing is also there actually, because I was earning consistently 2 profit. Why I need to pay that 1% to the government? I want to do that compounding here. So I'm ready to pay that fine actually. So that way I try to manage it. But yeah, I know I'm going to pay that fine, but that is it's manageable.
You have to pay quarterly.
Yeah,
Yes, every quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, every quarterly. But if you're in very good confidence, I am saying no need to pay. End of the year, you can pay with that compound, that interest rate. Because if you're confident with the earn 2% per week, and every month you are earning 8%. So, or put it 5% per month. Okay, but that interest is only 1% only for you. Okay, but you are earning 5% in that. So that it will, at least it will manage that interest part or something.
So the leverage out of advance tax.
Yeah, it gives lot of headache actually. So even my trading account, right, that Alliance Blue and trading, that I changed 4 CA actually. So that CA guys, they didn't accept it. So they want some good pattern or something actually. Jirada is giving very clear picture.
Yeah, always I find it very difficult with Alice Blue and then Zebu. There is another broker is Zebu. Both the statement will not, none of the CAs will accept. So I had a serious problem with them last year to last 2020. I even scold them Alice Blue. What the heck? Front end everything's are fine. the back end report was horrible and unable to tally. Basically, you yourself calculate, you will never ever tally. Then how about CS will tally those numbers? Horrible those guys. But I find it the Zerodha's works. IAFL gives excellent back end report. Take out the spreadsheet, pass it to the email. They never ever even call you. That's it, done. That's how peaceful I am with the IAFL so far.
Any of the brokers were as good as I.
Maybe Sharkan.
Zerodha is good, and in fact, they are tied up with one
Clear tax, I guess.
Yeah, quick code. You can just click with the click of button. It even calculates advanced tax. And this much is tax you have to pay and everything, even on quarterly basis. So it calculates all.
The backend is super with Zerodha.
Yeah.
Execution is a problem.
Yeah.
I don't have a Zerodha account.
Yeah, I don't have either. But I had Alice Blue, had a serious problem. Then opened up Zebu. Zebu, everything's fine, working, trading is all fine. But the yearly statement, P&L statement, ledger statement, we have to take out for the auditing, right? That's when they screw you.
So Zerodha, in fact, now you pay like 20,000 for a CA. Zerodha is doing it for 2.5K with that big code. Calculates everything. Click of button, go to advanced tax pay as.
Yeah, and another thing, right? So once when you have settled the WIT after 1 or 2 years, you have to saving the tax. Further, you have to open some 3 to 4 different accounts. So you have to trade in that. So
How does that help? Having 3 accounts?
In different.
yeah, different people. My wife account and my uncle's account, my auntie's account. I'm doing the trading. So, so sometimes, right, it's a headache actually if market moves violent or something. So you have to do all the 3 different profiles. You have to manage it. So it's a little extra work. So those things I don't want to do that actually. So otherwise you have to put all the amount to one account, and after 3 months you have to roll it to another account. So like that you can do. So these things are a little headache actually. And another thing I tried, right, that cash security put I tried for last 1 year actually. So whenever I try to put the cash security put, I'm ready to buy that shares actually if the price reaches. So as an option profile trader, I will do some adjustment and then I will try to make it some green and then I will try to book that profit. I never purchased any shares till now. So I'm completely fine with that. But if I would have purchased the shares or something, it would have give some good return or something. But that is fine. But I always book some consistent return or something. So far that big upper circuit or lower circuit didn't happen. So that I can manage it. So
Which are your favorite stocks for this CSP?
CSP I will do ICICI Bank and Bharti Airtel, Tata Power and Deepak Nitrate. Yeah, so these stocks I will do. So these stocks I am ready to take deliver if the price reaches that level. So far nothing happened. And one time I tried this Adani Enterprise. Exactly that Suchita Dalal, she complained, right? So 10% down or that. 10% down, so I thought it's going down. So I went to that OTM call I sell that day. But market completely reversed actually. It went to 10% up actually after that news actually. So I was fed up actually. But somehow I know that profile, so I did some managed it and then came with some profit, some 40-50,000 rupees profit I came. So from that day I decided I should not touch Adani Enterprises. So it's worse than Bitcoin actually. So yeah, that month, especially that month, Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin, huge volatile, right? So it's very difficult. So like that, sir.
There is a neutral strategy?
No, not neutral. So this will be cash that you put or call OTM you can sell. So like that.
Become a strangle, okay, short strangle, and then you have to manage it. So because we are a profile trader, anything we see as a tent, and then we manage the tent.
Yeah, correct.
I mean,
like that way I am managing it. So yeah, once when you know that profile concept, right? So you can manage anything. If you go for future buy also, you can manage it. That's what I can say. So with some ratios or something, we can manage it. So these are all my experience. So any questions?
Do you talk about a position size like as your capital is X?
Okay.
Your position sizes, like
How many shots you will take?
Position size.
Oh, position sizing. Yeah.
Sizing.
Yeah, now I am trading with the 50 lakhs capital, total capital. So I withdrawn something around 35, 40 lakhs I withdrawn already for some taxes and my personal thing. I am trading with only 50 lakhs. In that 50 lakhs, I will enter with 30 lakhs. That first initial stretch I will do.
so initial position is 30 lakhs.
30 lakhs I will do. That 20 lakhs I will keep it for management. So even though if I completely utilize that position, second day if I utilize that 50 lakhs position, so you don't have money, right? So that time how you will do adjustment? So I will try to close down that bleeding position, not everything, some 20% or 30% close
So
it.
partial close.
Yeah, partial close it so that the bleeding will at least will stop somehow, right? So that time I will do that. So and mainly that adjustment thing, another adjustment also I will do. That also Raj taught me. So you remember, right? Progressive adjustment.
Yeah.
So I will do most of the time. So because you don't know what happened next, right? So you have to touch the water, that river depth you need to know, right? So for that progressive adjustment, it's better thing actually. So don't do immediately, slightly once the price reaches, do that. So progressive. So first 20% you can deploy it. So again 20%, 30, 40% like that you can go and do that. So that way you will not get in a panic actually. Even if it is slightly reversed or completely reversed also, you can close that adjustment position and then you can keep that original profile. So that is the very good thing actually Raj taught me, that I will strictly follow that on progressive. My 80% of trades I will do progressive adjustments only.
Mostly, whatever profiles as per the system, whenever the short strike is getting breached on either side, we roll up the opposite side and do the adjustments here, fix the blade and then create a this is mostly common in almost all the systems, all the models. So while doing this, do you do anything other than this for the opposite side? Many times I have seen your tweets when you post it. You have done so many things for the opposite side also, and why is that, and how do you do it?
Opposite
For
side
example,
means,
let's say-
yeah, that's why if you see my Amstra profile, right, it will be something around 20-30 trades will be there.
Yes.
Okay, so
The gist of it.
yeah, I'm
what-
telling you why it happened actually. So as I mentioned here, I'm doing that progressive trades. You have to see that quantity, how many quantities I'm putting it actually. Okay, so once the price reaches you near to that call strike, right?
Yes.
So before 200, 300 points, I will be getting ready. I will just
Gowthaman.
or 400 points also you can keep it. 500 points also fine. So you just keep it ready.
Just take one buy or something.
Yeah. So just initiate some 20% only, that adjustment. Okay. And again 100 points moves up. Again put another 20%. Again 100 points. So like that you can progressively deploy. So once when you do progressively, right, you can see that I am doing lot of adjustments. But I am not doing lot of adjustments. But that progressive I will be doing it. So if it is slightly comes up, I will try to close it one by one with some scratch one, that adjustment one.
This is fine, but my question is, when you do it progressive or at a time, whatever it is, on the tested side,
Okay.
I'm talking about the opposite side.
Okay.
Are you going to, other than rolling it up or down, are you going to do anything, do you do anything to make, because what happens is when you do it on the test, you do adjustments on the tested side, the opposite side naturally shrinks.
Correct.
Though you roll it, the profile becomes thinner and thinner.
Correct.
So do you add something, because it's not mentioned in the system, many people do it to keep the profile alive because of
Correct.
reversals threat. So do you do something else for the opposite side to keep it in a better shape?
Yeah, usually I will do that roll up, roll down. And the main thing I will do is that profile. I want to price it in that middle. I just want to keep it.
And the height.
Yeah, and that height. Yeah. The remaining thing will be taking care of that theta decay and whatever it is. So you just keep that profile. That's
Like
it.
how you said earlier, a spread with a ratio on opposite
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
To lift the trend a bit.
Trend.
Because
Yeah, correct.
It might, after rolling up also, it might shrink somewhat.
Correct,
So to
yeah.
keep it a bit higher, you might do some extra selling with a ratio.
Yes, yeah, we can do that if you have extra capital.
Yeah.
Yes,
of course.
Yeah, extra capital you can do with that ratio because your side is bleeding, right? So you can put some 1.5 or 2 per 1:2 like that you can do that. But make sure roll up or roll down that C
Both should be.
Y also should be moved up. So these are all my learnings. So
What an amazing learning, guys. So give him a big hand, man. So he's one of our, star trader that I wanted to bring him at any cost, but he accepted. The moment I, talked to him that, okay, Gautam, you have to present for the event. So I'm calling as a star trader. He said, why you are calling me as a star trader? Your performance speaks. It's not about I'm saying you're a star trader. 1000%, man. Isn't that star? Okay. So thanks, Gautam, and
Then your capital will become $1 million. So
no, not like that. My target is 2030 10 crore.
சார் நீங்கள் அவருக்கு ஒரு மொமெண்ட்டை கொடுத்துருங்க.
yes, sure.
So I think we can easily achieve that 2030 some 10 crore rupees. So that is my
Privilege.
Privilege.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So any questions? So you want me to know how I am doing that adjustments and what I am doing and how I am preparing it.
So you said all you follow IM1, IM2, IM3. So you do one in one account, right? Okay.
Yeah.
This week I do only IM2 or something.
Yeah, initially I traded with only one profile. IM2 means IM2 only. And now once when you get to know that, right? So different account you can play with multiple things. Yeah, we can do. But little hectic. So which one need to adjust or something. So, but better I suggest keep it with two profiles maximum. So
I can
otherwise
see
it will
is-
be confusing. So which one needs to adjust? So
Any scenarios, okay, like you choose one profile over the other, like.
sorry, I didn't get your question.
Okay.
Better, how do you choose which one is better to apply?
So
Please.
this week I'll choose IM2, next week I'll choose IM4. How do you decide that?
Very good question.
No,
Very-
yeah, same.
Yeah.
What you asked. What profile?
How do you determine this profile for this week? How do you determine?
Yeah, I don't know how to say, but it will come naturally. So once when you play that, so I don't have that exact.
So he is the system, he is the profile.
No, not like that. So see, if I'm thinking market will be neutral or something, definitely I will go and create IM2. Okay. So if market is directional or something, right? So you can go for IM4. IM4 means not only downside. That same thing you can do reverse upside also you can do. So
But it's
For,
it's not easy to adjust, okay? So IM4, I even said it is discontinued.
yeah, you can see which time frame you are looking at actually.
Okay.
The time frame, which time frame you will be following, those things also you have to see. So, for example, simple thing I can tell you, 1 hour time frame you can go and look into that. That Bollinger Band, you know, right? Whenever it reaches that upper level, that Bollinger Band, you can go for IM4. Even if it is slightly going up, so you can try to manage it, but it will not work. But if it is again going up, you have to manage it. Be ready to manage it, add some future or something, future buy. Okay. So, but most of the time it will come down because if the market is trending, okay, if it is coming down, market is coming down. So that prices, that 1 hour time frame price reaches your upper Bollinger Band, go and create the IM4. So definitely it will give some. It will come down. Definitely it will come down. So that time you can easily manage it. But if it slightly goes up or something again, so you can close it, scratch trade or something. So don't want to fight with that against the trend or something. So like that you can manage. So I don't have any specific thing actually. So it will come naturally. Or if you don't need anything, create any other profile you can manage it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing many times actually. I don't know how that market will move. Even that next moment, how that market will move. If I know 100% market will go 1 rupees higher, I can buy some 10 crores rupees loan and then I can go and buy it.
Not that way. You can
Yeah.
get like, okay, in this fixed environment, I have to work in that fixed environment.
Yeah, that's what. If you trader, automatically you will come to know. But you have to trade. You have to follow the process system. So that's what I recommend. I recommend completely follow that Raj system and process. So don't skip any process. So whatever he tells exactly. He did lot of back testing. He put lot of effort. So I didn't put lot of effort for that back testing. I just utilized his. Yeah. So.
Or maybe you will create all the profile for IM1, 2, 3, 4 on that week, and then you will choose which is better, something like that.
Yeah, it depends. By the time you will come to know everything. So.
If you're trading for 20 months, the same weekly profile, you really know what to put.
Yeah, that's why
It become a nature.
Go for neutral strategy. IM2, you can go and manage it. Whatever the direction you go, you can manage it.
So we have one more trader. He could not commit. Come to for this SP 2007. He's a man of IM2 IM2. Okay, and now he's become man of IM7. So if you see him,
managing IM7 lot of time.
yeah.
But for me, IM7 is difficult. So
I do manage IM7 these days.
that volatility and all, it kills me. So IM7 fell. I don't want to take further risk actually.
So we see we see the thing that Gautam really took the serious homework. That's what I can see that is success. Basically, what he did post market, he do this scenario analysis, plan A, plan B, plan C. So that is what is the key takeaway I could think of. But others I have to ask him. Okay, but that actually bring him super confidence. So while doing the market, so you don't have to be panic. So he's keep on adding whenever the market goes up or down, he's keep on adding the layers here and there, and then he's managing it. Okay, and he's quite aggressive in managing it opposite side. So another takeaway that I could think of, the adding a ratio spread instead of going for a debit spread. So that was a good learning. And what else? So managing the profile is is accepting that you need to take the profit, booking the profit. So even if the moment you see booking the profit 2% or 3%, you have to accept it and take it. So don't have to be greedy, so that you will make milk out of the entire tent. So that's another takeaway, right? So even we delivered as a exit rule, right? Mid of the tent, do not. That's our rule, right? Mid of the tent. The moment you get mid of the tent, exit. I did made it as a rule, but he's I think strictly following it. I can.
He also told that the next day you can create the same profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ultimately you are going to get that 6% or 7%. Why to stick on the same trade and
Because he's getting a new price, and new profile.
with the minimum strikes?
Yeah.
Not 100 strikes.
Yeah.
So I can say I can achieve this with lots and lot of mistakes. If I strictly follow that process and everything, so I definitely I can say it will be much more. So you have to strictly follow that process. So process and exit entry also should be there. So profit booking. So that is very important.
So that's all. Thanks. One more. Give him a big hand. So we'll have a coffee session. Then we'll start with the next speaker. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Raj, for wonderful support. Without you, I couldn't able to reach this.
Thanks.
You are planning for a full-time trader?